Here we go. Big anticipated fight here. Don DJ Doyle versus Jacob Charles. Fight number 7, lightweight title fight, brought to you by Vintage Furniture and Johnson's Furniture. Here we go. Don Doyle fighting out of Team 515 versus Jacob Charles, the animal.
Salang Seng, well represented tonight.
Salang Seng guy. Always tough guys coming out of Salang Seng. Here we go.
Don Doyle still in high school. The young buck coming in. Got a lot of fights.
And you'll see tonight he'll show off a lot of the crisp striking. Don Doyle is actually, I believe, an undefeated wrestler.
Nice body lock takedown.
In the state of Texas.
Wow.
I'm a huge Don Doyle fan. Been fighting before he was 18. They got the law changed here in Louisiana for Don Doyle to be able to fight.
We should call it the Don Doyle law.
Yeah, we should.
Why not?
Give him credit for it.
Little 2-on-1.
Hey, ooh, Don Doyle with the body to back suplex.
Big dump.
There we go.
Frequent flyer miles there.
There we go.
Take a ride. Nice work, good hips by Don Doyle. As he gets wrestled back into, he gets his hips into a good position and grabs an underhook and a whizzer at the same time. Now he turns him to the fence.
Hey, Jacob Charles pushing through the onslaught of Don DJ Doyle. I like it. Coming back with some of his own knees.
Looks like he's trying to muscle things out a little bit more, whereas Don Doyle has a better understanding of foot positioning and where his hips should be. Nice long punches.
So Andrew, you see that back and forth, kind of like both the guys flexed on each other a little bit, you know. Now they're stepping back. How are you looking at this fight so far?
Well, I think you just put me on the spot there.
How do you feel about Don's performance here? What are you telling him as Johnny Befford as his coach? What are you telling him? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That's what I feel.
Yes.
Look at him here.
Don Doyle doing a good job of keeping his hips in a good position here. And though they're jockeying back and forth, I feel as if Doyle continues to get the... Well, here we go. John Jacobs here. Hips in. But Doyle has the underhook and the hip positioning and the head positioning. And I think, he's ultimately going to win this spot.
He does. Johnson's
getting him up.
Jacob Charles is super strong. But
going back to this 2-on-1 lock, look at how he's locking down his arm, his left arm, his right arm here.
I call that the golden arm.
Yeah.
I call that the golden arm.
Golden arm.
Yeah. Chicken wing, you know, the cop chicken wing, the golden arm.
Okay.
It's just as good as a hook, you know, just as good as having the back hook if you have that chicken wing over there. Never let go of that.
Don Doyle separating his hands and punching well, grappling and punching simultaneously, showing a good skill set here.
I love that out of a fighter. I love that. There he was with the slam. Don Doyle with a strong finish in the first round. That was sweet.
Those slams, though, that exerts a lot of energy. So
definitely exert a lot of energy. Jacob Charles taking a couple wobbly steps as he gets up after that exchange.
Man, Don DJ Doyle is he's coming out strong on that.
He dropped him on his head, right? Like that was.
It looked like maybe Jacob Charles tried to Granby and didn't do it correctly, or kind of froze in the middle of it. And DJ Doyle just dropped him straight on his dome piece.
Hey, like Lil Wayne said, I'm gonna pick the world up.
Tell us,
and I'm gonna drop it on your head.
And that's.
Right? In the words of Lil Wayne.
He just dropped his head on the world.
Right, the great poet. Yeah.
Jacob Charles did just that.
Good back and forth fight though so far. Definitely two evenly matched guys. I'm giving Don DJ Doyle the slight edge in that first round though. What do you think, Matt?
Yes, more than the slight edge. Oh, nice sharp jab.
Getting a little loopy there.
Looked like Jacob Charles came out knowing that he maybe gave up that first round and, at least showed some urgency. I appreciate that.
I think so, too. I think in earlier fights we saw, Matt, you were talking about guys being athletes, and it was really that athletic edge that was helping them win a lot of these amateur fights. But in this one, I think it's the opposite. You know, obviously it looks like Jacob the Animal Charles is more of the athlete, but Don DJ Doyle is more of the tactician. And that's what seems to be prevailing so far.
I think what you're seeing is a kid that can match athleticism, and he has the technical edge. So,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, two athletic guys in there, two guys that can move really well. And like you said, Doyle is a good wrestler and probably plays a lot of sports. I got the inside scoop. He's actually a pretty good cello player, too. So
Love
a man
it.
of many
Love
talents.
it.
Yeah.
I make my guys listen to classical music all the time.
Is that right?
Open mats at my
You
gym.
will.
Oh, classical music, it's
Nice.
playing.
DJ looking to
All
set up
loud.
the Darce here. This is one of my favorite submissions, eh?
There we go. DJ.
Nice ground and
Doyle.
pound from the young
Hey,
buck. That's something that guys have a hard time doing, is striking as they grapple
Bro.
and keep position, and he's doing a
Don
wonderful
Doyle.
job.
Don Doyle's mean.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what he is.
been-
He's mean.
It's raining down some heavy hands.
He reminds me of a Matt Schnell. You know,
Listen, this
danger
kid,
is what he is.
This
He's
kid
dangerous.
let me tell you, this kid's way more complete than I was when I
This
was
kid is
in
doing
this spot.
damage.
Man,
Yeah, this is an incredible
he's
performance. I'm
always
not-
looking to hurt somebody, though. You know what I mean?
definitely.
You have that killer that I want to finish. Andrew is the same way, but that he's always looking to hurt somebody, and
And
finish the fight.
he's doing that indeed right now. A lot of
Yes,
unanswered
yes.
shots. I think if the ref stopped it right now, I wouldn't be mad at him, to be honest. How many unanswered shots do you take to the side of the head before it's like, hey, bro, you lose this fight?
How devastating are they? Is he losing his
True.
composure?
Well, he's certainly letting them fight.
He's scoring his points.
He's
I mean, they're not really, they're hurting, but Don's throwing what he is. I'd like to see him go to some knees here.
Especially as
Knees
an
to the
amateur,
legs.
we have to ask ourselves, how many unanswered shots has he taken?
Sure.
At this point, I don't even care if they're effective. They're
Yeah.
unanswered.
Sure.
He's not wrestling intelligently. He's not freeing up a limb. He's
Right.
taking shots to the side
yeah.
of the head. This fight's over.
20 seconds.
Yeah, it's over. He's just coming out. There we go.
There's the
Stop.
stop.
It's a title fight. The ref gave him plenty of chances. Don DJ Doyle bringing it down. The kid is a phenom. You know, I feel like that's a good word for him.
Agreed.
Some guys just have it. You know, you see it in their mentality, and that's something you can't train. You can't teach that. You can train the skills, you can train the jiu-jitsu, but that killer instinct, that fight mentality, you can't train that in somebody, and he's got it.
Fire young man. Yeah, looks like he's
This
in
kid.
good shape.
This is
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stoppage to the action at 2 minutes 44 seconds in round number 2, declaring your winner a new AKA amateur lightweight champion, Don DJ Doyle.
A big moment for Mr. DJ Don Doyle. Getting the strap wrapped around his waist. That's a pretty belt, I must say, too.
It is. A lot
Yeah.
nicer than when we were younger.
Definitely. Definitely. I never got a nice belt like that. I often got that thing where they're like, hey, yeah, I'll send it to you in the mail.
Yeah.
Hey, bring your own belt, because I'll send you one.
yeah, that was like
Yeah.
a single
Or here,
belt.
let us borrow this one. We'll send you yours.
Those are still lost.
We're going to borrow this for
Nice
these other
moment
guys.
for mom and dad and everybody involved. Look at this.
There we go, Don. DJ Doyle.
This is a wonderful sport.
It is. Man, bright future.
So,
for
ladies
that
and gentlemen,
kid.
I'm standing here with your winner. Wait a minute. He's surrounded by the hustle and the muscle of Bishop Promotions right there. I'm going to get a word with him. Just hold tight. All right, folks, over here, Don. So I'm standing right here with your new, AKA amateur lightweight champion, Don Doyle. Don, all the tireless hours in the gym, rolling on the mats, having Johnny Bedford pounding on your behind. How does it feel to finally come all the way to the top and have that gold strap along your waist?
It feels fantastic. The only thing I want to say is I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me the ability to come in here and to follow my dreams. And I want to thank Amber and her husband. I mean, they're just, I can't believe they gave me this opportunity. I'm so happy.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Young man that is going places. He's got a high, high mountain to climb still, but he is on his way. Let's hear it one more time for Don DJ Doyle.